What's going on, guys? Let's all go to the lobby and get ourselves a treat. What's happening, Mike? What's going on, Chris? Jason Turlow, how you doing, buddy? Mike, make that 4x4. We know that's what you want. You already got a gasser. Yo, Jurassic Ice, how you doing, buddy? Get back on that motorcycle, man. Get that thing running. I'll let you guys in on a little secret. I had this one idling Wednesday. Phil was over. So we got a video coming up on that. We got some more stuff to do. We're probably going to go over to Phil's Chop Shop, do some work over there. We'll see how it goes. What's going on? How you doing? Four Possum Speed Shop. Kevin L., what's going on? Thanks for coming in. How you doing, Chris? Country Boy, congratulations on the new child, man. Congratulations, buddy. That buys you 1 week on the one that got away challenge. That's an acceptable excuse. Bringing life into the world with your wife. Robert's Garage, how you doing? Phil, what's going on? How we doing? Paul White, Cameron Brines. Hey, Phil, I tried everything to get this ignition to free up. Ain't happening, so we're going to have to get one. I actually broke one of the keys into a million pieces at work, getting a little brute with it. Pirates Cove, what's going on? Chaz, what's happening, buddy? It's going good, going good. Bob Mack, what's going on, brother? Couple other things. I mean, like I said, we got stuff going on the bike. Hey, Phil, I meant to tell you, I talked to Jamie. When he remembers 28 years ago, he put the bike away. He actually went up to the dealership to find out what was going on because it wouldn't run right unless the choke was pulled out a little bit. And he was fouling plugs. So maybe we're going to fix a 28-year-old problem coming up. Henry, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Brian, what's happening? Thanks for stopping by. What's going on, brother? So, let's see what else I got. Oh, I went ahead and I took that textured paint off this piece right here that goes on the tank. Phil picked up a can of the textured black Harley Davidson paint, so it's exactly what was on there is going back on. I'm gonna work on the gauge cluster this weekend. You guys can see how it's just falling off. It's really smooth under here. It's almost like they didn't etch it first. So I'm going to leave the rubber on this one because it's just feeling a little hokey. It was coming off of the trim piece anyway, so I took it off. So I got to get a little bit of glue for that. But other than that, the bike's cool. This weekend, I guess my brother-in-law's going away somewhere with his wife. So other than letting his dogs out, my weekend's open. So I'm going to play in the garage this weekend a little bit. Maybe I clean on the bike a little bit, but I'm going to mess around and at least clean the car off and clean the garage out, get things ready to go again. I mean, it's a long time coming, but my time is opening up a little bit. The money, not yet, but the time is opening up. There she is. There she is, Miss America. Hoagie's Garage, how you doing? I have the same stickers I have Hoagie's Garage, but I do have a magnet now, a refrigerator magnet that when you have a doctor's appointment, you can put it on the fridge and BW will remind you of it. I got a refrigerator magnet and I got, the same old sticker pack. That's what I got. They were offering me another die cut today. kind of like a die cut sticker, just like these. But I don't know. I might just like load this up and see what it looks like die cut. I don't think there's much they can do with it because of the words and the car on there. But I might look. There he goes. How you doing, Fiano? Thanks for stopping by. That's what I got, Hoagie's Garage. I like that name. And I like hoagies too. So that's the kind of stuff I got going on this week. I might go get some high build primer and just tape off and clean that dash and primer it. Get that ready because then I can start sanding on it. I'm not going to take that that sealer off. That I spent the money to get it put on there. We'll leave it on there and just put some high build primer on top of it and sand it down. So that's a real good sealer that's on there. Well, I'm glad you got it. Next time you got a doctor's appointment, you can put the paper up on the fridge and old BW will remind you. How about that, Chaz? What do you guys think? There's a resemblance there, huh? I guess I got to go get my ball cap. Murray, thanks for coming in. How you doing, buddy? It has been a while. Murray, I believe, is the gentleman with the band. Really cool band. I know, I could go for one too. We did go to a steak shop. You in the are you in the room, Richard? That's a cool chopper. Are you in the room? Was Grady here? Is he here yet? Mr. B Real? He sent us this old toolbox. You guys remember? I bead blasted it. I put some hammered paint on it. No, it's real close. I guess Kim's going to have to look at it. I'm just going to hand it to her and see what she can put on there. The areas are smaller, but we should be able to do something with it. Maybe she changes the color. I don't know, but it's not rusty anymore. It's all cleaned up. We had that hammered silver, so that's what it got, a coat of hammered silver. What we got in here? We got the regulars. That's a sweet bike. All right, so you got a thumbs up. So, Richard, I think you're in the room. He sent me this cool picture of his chopper. Check that out, man. Got a killer bike. That's some Easy Rider stuff right there. I love that sissy bar, man. I love choppers. So you don't get any more old school than that, do you? He just sent me that in Messenger. I believe he's in the room. It is a nice bike. Hoagie's Girl. I love that name. Kim and I just went to the hoagie shop tonight, but she got a patty melt and I got a pizza steak with fried onions. But now I want an Italian with with some like it's extra sharp provolone. The stuff that smells like toe jam lint. That's good stuff, man. What else we got going on? Is my buddy Turlo in here? It looked like he's getting ready to. He just did a rally. I guess all the cars were up. Now did you? What's going on, Dan? Thanks for stopping by, brother. Oh, shit. I'll send my. That's what's cool. Whatever he did in Puddin's Fab Shop for his viewer errors. Yeah, he stops by once in a while. Dan's my buddy, Henry. What else we got going on in here? Yeah, that's what I thought. Now, Jason, he had I saw his he had two cars. Who's driving the other car? He had the Jeep and he had the what's that red Celica. So is he racing both cars or is somebody else in the family racing the other car? Did you see Andy's doghouse got a haircut, Dan? Okay, your sister. That's cool. I wasn't sure. He just showed two little the little shorts. He showed a short of the Celica and he showed a short of the Jeep. Man, that looks like a blast, dude. Ape hangers. FTW, forever two wheels. It's a biker thing, Hoagie. I don't know. He'll probably be by. Maybe he had to run out for beer. He drinks a lot of beer. Well, if you consider Coors Light beer, I don't really consider Coors Light beer. Howie Mook, what's going on, brother? Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it as always. Oh, my main man. You know what? So, Possum, that's your chopper? That's killer, man. I was telling Phil, guy I used to work with, he lives down the street. He had a chopper from the 60s with a custom paint job like your tank, but it was like some, I don't know, some kind of green or something. Well, the bolt, or not the bolt, the threaded pipe piece on the bottom that they used to bolt it to the frame, it cracked right there, and he wanted me to weld it without destroying the paint. That was a spooky job. Not because of the fuel. I mean, you guys should know, if you put an inert gas, like in an empty gas tank, even if it smells like vapor, like if you took a exhaust from a car and stuffed it in there, as long as you remove all the oxygen from there, you could weld on it. So I wasn't afraid of that. I was afraid of ruining the paint. We're going back a few years. So I filled that tank to the top with water, put the cap back on, flipped it over on a bed of rags, and I gingerly TIG welded that little bolt back on, not the wreck his custom paint job from the 60s. His name was Wayne Casper. I guess nobody in here would know, but my buddy at work, Joe Derrickson, he would know exactly who I'm talking about from the old Westlake days. Hey, Howie, I just put a blue wrench beside your name. I think you should have a blue wrench. Say something to see if the blue wrench turned on. You're a moderator on my channel now. Howie Mook. I do okay, Dan. I'm not as well or as quick as you, but I do some stuff. I'm not afraid to try anything. I am a little timid on this bike. It's like I'm waiting to see what Phil says on everything. I know I want to sound like a wuss, but If it was just like a Sportster, I'd rip it apart. But I mean, it's a numbered bike, so it pained me to even cut this ignition off because it has a Harley key. And it's like, if you look online, you can get an ignition for $20, but it's a overseas piece of crap, you know, and it doesn't have a key that says Harley Davidson. I'm trying to keep the bike as original as I can. It's, you know, but unfortunately, sitting 28 years, the ignition locked up and stuck. There you go. You are. See, now what you got to do now, Howie, is look out for people to cuss and say bad stuff. I think that's what it's for. You and Kevin are like my bodyguards. You're in my posse now. You know what I mean? We'll add another one next week. Our posse shall grow. Hey, just give me a half a second. My door's open over there, and it's letting all the bugs in. Right back. All right. Well, back to what we were talking about. Yeah, I mean, like if you got a weld on something that's had gasoline in it or something of the sort, just fill the area, void it with an inert gas, an argon, you know, the 70-20 mix. You know, you can use car exhaust. Carbon monoxide removes. It's cheap and it's old school, but you can. It's like if you have to weld on something like that. Now, if you don't do it right, and you're not purging it, because you got to have a purge where the gas gets out the other side. You can't just shove an exhaust into a tank that's got vapor in it. You have to have, you know, a vent, I will say, where it can get out and snake through. Once that void's filled up, you're 100% safe. I used to have to do that down at work. You know, you start welding into the they call it the alloy 20. Some people call it carpenter 20, the real high alloys that, you know, carry acid and stuff. And the old powerhouse I used to work in, I used to do that. I used to purge the line, but I'd use argon, you know, and purge the line out because that stuff was highly flammable. But once you take oxygen out of there, you can do whatever you want. Oh, hold on a minute. Mike's sending me something. What are we sending me? Get in here and take a look. Nice. All right. Now, do you still have it? That's Mike Fuel Fire Garage's bike. You still got that bike, Mike? Oh, man, take it easy, Hoagie's Garage. Thanks for stopping by. Sketchy, what's happening, brother? That's Mike's bike from Fuel Fire Garage. Mike, if you still have that bike, man, you ought to put it in an episode. At least walk around it once and tell us a little about it, man. That's a killer bike, dude. What's happening? All right, I understand. You're a big hockey guy. I get it. Yo, Cameron Brines. Cameron, I didn't see your video. I challenged you last week, and I was looking to see the one that got away. Everybody has a car that got away. So if you get a minute, sit down and tell us what happened. Take it easy, Fiano. Nice chat, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks, buddy. I'll tell you what, dude, that snake story. Now, am I to assume that it was a rattler? Said a little rattling on the end there. I don't care for snakes either, dude. I don't know if any of you guys were watching Sketchy's last video. He was working and a snake fell out at him. He used a hockey stick or something, or he hockey sticked it with whatever he had out into the field. But I'd have probably had to go in and change my pants. All right. That's cool. That's cool. Oh man. I don't really watch sports too much. I'm like that. Let me see. I'll see if I have it in here somewhere. I'm like that meme of that kid. I sure hope that Tom Brady wins his hockey match. You know what I mean? I actually do know a little bit about football. I'm just kidding. Yo, RNG, what's happening, Robert? How you doing, brother? I don't know. I'll let Sketchy tell the story. Check his video out after we're done tonight. I'm aware of sports, Brian. I'm aware of sports. Yo, Victor Brown, what's going on? I'm sorry. I'm trying to catch up with everybody talking. Not a lot. Now, Victor got a kick-ass car. Excuse the language. Bart, if you're watching. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, he's got a really cool 55. He's actually getting to start to play with his a little bit. He's taking it. I seen him pulling it to the track. What was it, a week ago, Victor? Maybe a little more than a week ago. I try to keep track of everything. I get behind a little bit, but I try to keep up on everybody's stuff. Rusty Iron Projects, what's going on? Thanks for stopping by, brother. The moderators are going to get you. And I bet you that was a lot of fun. I can't wait. I can't. That's what I just want to do. I don't care. Like you guys watch Dan doing that event he just did with his buddy. I'm like that. I don't care about winning. I just want to participate. And it's about getting to the tracks, and hanging out with everybody. And I mean, it's pretty, tight-knit thing. Everybody kind of helps each other. At least that's my understanding. Down here, we got drag week, but you gotta sign up for that really early, almost right after, because it fills up quick. So I'm not even going to look at something like that until my car's got a tag on it. Exactly, Chaz. Just hang out. I just want to hang out. That's all. I agree, Brian. I mean, Jeff used to do that every year. He didn't do it last year, I don't think. Well, maybe a lot of people didn't do a lot of stuff because of COVID, but him and Larson used to drag race against each other on that. I know. I got to do that one. I really want to do that. I got to get a bullseye. Maybe I'll look for something this weekend. It's got to be metal so we can throw magnets at it. That's all. That's all it's about, man. Just hanging out. I'll tell you, I took that old Street Z28 down to that Cecil County. I had a blast on street tires and all. I know I was the slowest car there. I didn't care. Well, we can go. We have to go early in the morning because I don't want to be down there all day. I want to start cleaning out this garage and getting some stuff done out here. I mean, look at that bench, and that's your workbench. Mine's worse. Maybe we can paint this trim piece tomorrow. I got to order some glue to put the rubber back on. Yeah, but we can go in the morning. We need a fire safe. I don't know what else you need. I want to get some ammo. And if they have good ammo, I'm going to have to call the guys at work because they're going to want to know what they have. And if you sign up for a Cabela's card, you also get special benefit too. So we'll look at that and see what they're offering. Um, my son just tells me about hockey, and my wife once in a while one. So I don't know. I remember Mario Lemieux used to play, so I was a fan of that. But I can't get on that bandwagon because I'm being honest. When the Goons stopped playing, I stopped watching. You know, I used to like to watch the Thugs when things would get out of control, come out and they maintain the peace on the ice. I did like that. I enjoyed that. I felt like that was part of the game, but they took that away. So not so much. I think I'm an outsider in that way. One, I think a lot of other people just want to watch the hockey. I like watching the enforcers. Yes, cornhole boards. Kim and I used to host giant horseshoe parties here at the house years ago. Before I even had this garage, we had big horseshoe pits in the back, and we would have tournaments every year. And you had really good people, and you had not so great people. Kim and I were above average, but you didn't get to pick your teammate, because you would just come in and smoke everybody. So we would pull out of a hat for your partner. Everybody would put like $5 in a kitty or something like that. So there'd be like a $100 prize to the winner. But they used to go all night. We had big brackets and everything else. It was a lot of fun. But our yard's smaller, our arms are weaker. So now we're looking at starting to play that cornhole, where you throw the little bean bags into the thing. So maybe at some point we'll start doing big stuff like that. Mike's got 2 passengers on his bike. That's cool. Yeah, we're going to give it a try, Kevin, So I don't have enough room for regulation horseshoes anymore. And even when I did, listen, we just had an above ground pool where that you guys all seen my what do they call that? It's not a gazebo because it's square, but our shelter out there, our nice cedar shelter. Well, there used to be a 24-foot round pool there. And every once in a while, we'd get some crazy that couldn't play horseshoes. They'd throw the horseshoe, man. It'd go straight up in the air and head straight for the swimming pool. I'd be like, ah. Because we had the swimming pools or the horseshoe pits along the fence, and it was plenty far enough away, but these people would throw it, and it would head towards the house and the swimming pool instead of towards the pit. It was crazy. Kim used to cheat, too. I'd get on a roll, and she'd start doing stuff down the other end. We won't say what, but I would end up not winning. Charts. Yard darts. Yeah. I looked at those, Mike. I did look at those. I also looked at Quakes. That's real big around here a little further up. A lot of people like playing the Quakes, the round ones. They had a lot of cool yard games back in the 80s. What was that game? Tetherball. They used to have the ball was tethered to the rope and go around the pole. Come on, everybody played tetherball too. Sweet, Robert. You can see them every once in a while around here. They'll show up at a yard sale. Yeah, she would flash me, but not really. You would think I'm getting flashed. I thought I was getting flashed, but she'd go like this, and she'd still have a bra on or a bathing suit on underneath there. But it was just enough to throw my arm off. Me too, Henry. That was one of my favorite games when I was a kid. Yeah, but you can still find them at yard sales, Chris. At least around here you can once in a while. in them old boxes, the old white boxes with a picture of a ring and a dart. All right, guys, it's that time. I got it all set up for your chance to win this fabulous sticker set and a magnet. So guess a number between 1 and 25. Winner take all. Go. You're not even close, Jason. It's between 1 and 25. Bob Mack. Bob Mack. Bob Mack, number 17. I want Bob Mack to start buying me my lottery tickets, period. That is at least the 10th time, 12th time he's won. But I don't think, Bob, you don't have a magnet yet, do you? So we got to send you this batch. The contest is over. Bob Mack won a while ago. Okay, that's what I'm saying, country boy. That man always wins. Let me see. Let me go in here and take a look. I'm just looking at our past emails. Bob, I still have your address. I found one of our older emails. So I'll get these out to you. Maybe I'll drop them in the blue box tomorrow on Kim and I's way down to Cabela's. Sandra Lee, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. Aren't you related to Larry, Lynn and Larry? I think I remember. Are you Larry's sister? I haven't seen Larry come in. He came in last week for like 10 minutes. I miss talking to Larry. Cool. Well, tell your brother I said hello and get his butt back in here. Take it easy, country boy. I'll catch you next time, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. All right. Yeah, so I'm going to just start to dabble. Nothing really. The two jobs I want to get done on the car coming up. Figure we get into this. As you guys know, I want to get the drive shaft in and then build the exhaust. But that requires scratch. Now I have money. Don't get me wrong, but until we start seeing a return on what we've invested in, we're slowing down a little bit. So, but there's a lot of cool jobs I can do on the car on parts I do have, or where I only have to buy $50 or a couple $100 worth of stuff. So that's the stuff we're going to start working on. I think we're going to start with the dash. And we're going to get that painted. All right. Once I get the dash painted, I can put I've had my steering column for months. I've had the accessory parts that goes with the steering column for months. I can build the rod. I have everything I need to build the steering for the car. I've had for months, but I got to paint the dashboard first. So we're going to start there. I got to modify my tilt nose a little bit. I want to move a couple of the bracing around to get them off of the sheet metal so I can paint it. So I got that job. So these are little jobs I'm going to do that are coming up. So we're going to get out of order a little bit with the car, but that's okay. That tilt nose comes off with 2 bolts. So 2 5/8 shoulder bolts on the bronze bushing bearings. So it comes right off. So we'll get that off. We got to finish sanding that down. But like I say, I got to move some bracketry around on that first. I got to formulate a plan. I have to actually, like tomorrow, that's probably what I'm going to do. I'm going to lift it up, look at it, study it for a while, figure out exactly where I want to grab it, decide if I want to weld the fenders to the hood or if I'm just going to bolt them. So we'll figure it out. That's like my next thing right now, because I just want to do stuff right now that doesn't cost a whole bunch of money till we get some things straightened out. All right. And I'm also going to clean on the bike a little bit and clean my garage up. So I'm going to study the car tomorrow. I'm going to clean up on the bike and clean my garage. And maybe I'll make a little film along the way. That's another thing I got to do. I got that box from that company I'm supposed to. I probably should have just told them I didn't want to do it, but they already sent me the stuff. They sent me like 2 emails asking me when I'm going to do something. So I'm going to do something tomorrow. I'll make a little 5-minute thing. I think I'm going to try their cleaner, because my rims are real dull. I don't have anything grimy. Everything on my car is brand new, so I can't use the grime stuff unless I go down to my buddy's garage during the week. So I think that's the thing I'm going to pull out of the box and do. And then I'm not doing that no more. I don't know. Well, ain't you a lucky bastard, Howie? I do like your 56. Howie has a beautiful 56. Any of you guys that might be friends with him on Facebook, I don't know, or seen him in the car groups, he has a very nice 56 Chevy. Oh, man, bummer. Well, you'll have to guess next week, Howie. Yeah, you were telling me about that, Turlo. I can't wait to see. I want to see them. Kind of like the Mooney eyes, except Mookie eyes. I like it, man. I like it. And I want a set of Mookie eye stickers, man. I got to have a set. If you're making them, I want a set. I'll trade. I'll do whatever. I'll even throw in a fancy BW garage refrigerator magnet. Yeah, that's what it is, Sketchy. I'm going to give it a try. I mean, they put like 3 or 4 products in the box, and they're being really cool about it. They gave it to me over a month ago, and I would have already made the little, short on it or whatever, but, all the family stuff that went on, I didn't even have time to work on my own car, so I hope they understand. I'll make the video, and then I'll link it to them, and that's that. They promised me a hat and a T-shirt, so I'm hoping I get those things. I understand, Robert. Absolutely. All of it is acidic to a degree. Anything that polishes metal is acidic. It's just very, very weak. And it's all basically the same active ingredient. Everybody just has their little different everything else. That's right. Next week, there will be 3. It won't be long. Everybody will have a wrench. Everybody will be monitoring everybody. Don't you cuss. Keep it clean. That'd be killer, Possum. I would dig it. You have to let me know, man. The first one's hard, man, but dive in there, dude. Don't. It's like for me, it's fun talking to you guys. You know, at first you just interact a little bit inside the videos, comments, and stuff like that. Then I started doing this, and it's like you're talking to somebody. It's I don't know. I don't treat it like I'm talking on a camera. I'm talking to Kevin O. I'm talking to the Possum right now. I'm talking to Sketchy. I'm talking to you. That's all it is, you know. My worst habit is leaning forward. I always like I'll go back and check, and I apologize for that to anybody that comes in and watches them later. But I'm trying to read what everybody says over there, and I got a bad habit. Forget to put my glasses down, and there's a glare. I'm old, so I can't decide if I want my glasses down or if I want to look forward and see whatever somebody said. I should just put it on the TV and move the TV down. That would make the most sense. But as it is, I got it just on the computer screen right in front of me. I still want to try that where I'm just a little box down in the corner and we go around the websites. I really do want to try that. I have been researching it. It doesn't look like it's too awful hard, but you have to have a couple programs that I don't have. So I'm looking into it still, months later. We'll get to it. I'm sorry, Henry. Let's go back and see what you're saying, buddy. What are you saying, Henry? I went up pretty high and I didn't see anything. Yeah, stick with what works. Put what was that? Yeah, that's what I like to do. That's exactly right. Today's garage hangout. That's what I miss doing. I remember, man, back in high school days, we used to hang out at my buddy Bub Reed's house. We'd be in his garage all weekend. We lived in that garage. Whether we were sanding on his brother's Roadrunner or fixing something we crashed up on his Nova the night before. You know, every weekend it was something. There you go, Mr. Clean pitching super clean. I might use that, Cameron. We'll see how it works. I guess mine would be is the Tri-5 Nationals, Victor. At some point, you know, they got some really cool nostalgic stuff around here that I'll probably go to first, just because it's around here when the car's done. They got like Dead Man's Curve. That's over in Jersey. You know, they got a couple other really cool little, you know, car clubby things. But I guess my main goal would be to get to the Nationals. I don't want to win anything. I want to compete, you know, in like the burnout contests and stuff they have. I do want to. I will bring a set of old tires for that. You know, I feel like with the rear end we got, and just drop the clutch and start painting the pavement with rubber, I think it won't be a problem. You only charge me 15%. All right. Well, you tell him hello right back, Sandra. Tell him we miss him. That's cool, Brian. You got some cool people that are close, relatively close. Nowadays, everybody's so spread out, you know. Absolutely, you should bring your 55 to the Nationals, dude. I mean, it's not. I mean, I don't know where you're. Are you? You're in California though, right, Victor? You're out West Coast, I thought, right? Trying to remember. It's like I interact with so many people in some of the car groups. I'm trying to remember where exactly everybody's at, but I seem to remember you're out west, right? Maybe not all the way on the West Coast, but you're out west. I think. See, that's cool. That's cool too, Chaz. You know, that's what it's all about. But it's like this thing, like it's fun for me because now Phil comes over once in a while. You know, it's like I'm not just out here by myself. That would be cool, Mike. I say the Nationals whenever the cars are done. You know, they got campsites all around the Nationals because that's probably what I'll do. I'll probably have like a little pool trailer or something like you got, something that can carry tires and then put the tires outside where I could have a bed inside, you know, little pop-up trailer or something. South side of Chicago. Okay. So you're out by Teinberg then, or Tinberg, excuse me. I'm sorry, John. He corrected me on that. I was saying his name wrong for all those years. Because he's in the Chicago area too, Illinois. Yeah, it would. You're coming from all the way, you're coming out from the northwest. So that would definitely pull some fuel on you. That's one of them times where you'd have to consider pulling it. But there you go. Well, you'd have to boat that over, right? Today's day and age, man, imagine the cost of that. Dude, it costs over $100 to mail a package to Canada. I can't even really mail anything to my buddies up in the north right now because of how much everything costs. It's like they want to. I got to work 2 weeks of overtime to send one little item. You know, I'm waiting for stuff to get back to normal. It just isn't getting back. Yeah, what part of South Carolina, Possums? Because my work, I work for Kimberly Clark. They actually have a plant down there in South Carolina. My old plant manager went to. Yo, Josh, thanks for coming back. There you go, an Airstream. Something small, nothing too extravagant, you know. I'm a man of simple needs. There you go. Nothing wrong with dreaming, brother. Cool. Okay, Spartansburg. I think where the plant is Beach Island. Does that sound? Is that near you, Possum? Beach Island, somewhere around there. I think it's called. I've never been down there, but you know, there's opportunities. Okay, cool, cool. Yeah, that's one of our plant locations. Maybe I should look to transfer down there, Kim, and we can live down there by the beach. I know you don't want to live right by the mill. I heard that the area gets a little dicey, or so I've been told. But people live within 50 miles of the plant. No beach. Yeah, but you're closer to the beach. Actually, Kim and I aren't too far. We can go to Ocean City, New Jersey, Ocean City, Maryland's 2.5 hours one way. Ocean City, New Jersey's an hour and a half this way. So we can get to the beach in about an hour and 20, 30 minutes if we wanted to go to the beach. There you go. That'd be a cool project, Chris. Build an old hauler. Savannah River. Just cool. That would be cool. A sleeper, like an, I don't know, would you want to use like an old Mac with the flat front and a sleeper, and then, instead of a fifth wheel, just have the ramp back there? That would be pretty cool. Ugh. That's a bummer, Henry. People guess we're going to have to learn how to live with it, I guess. I want to drive mine too, Mike. I just want to drive mine locally for right now. If I start doing long tours like that, I ain't going to be able to keep the rigid back with the ladder bars. I'll have to get those ratcheting things at that point. But for right now, just to cruise around, and look cool. But if I'm going to do some long-term driving, I'm going to need a little bit of independence back there. And you ought to snatch it up, Chris. Snatch it up and stick it in the back of the house and get to it when you got time and money. That's all this stuff is time and money. Yeah, me neither, Henry. I'm happy just to be in my backyard, my garage. Absolutely, Kevin. Absolutely. That would be one of my reasons for going and my goals to actually meet some of you guys. That's cool, Sketchy. See if you got any footage of it, man. That'd be cool to check out. At least a year. Because I got to dive in and I got a lot to do. And it's not just getting the car ready. You got to make reservations in advance. So you have to know your car is going to be ready. Because I'm being honest, I don't want to go without a car. I would go a second year without a car. My first time, I want to have my car there. I know there's going to be 5,000 other 55 Chevys there, and that's fine. But I want mine there. And I won't leave early like that other person did. I want my real chance of winning the car. Look, we know one guy that won one, so somebody's winning. There he is. There's the haircut guy. What's going on, Andy? Thanks for stopping in. Hey, you made it. You made it for the last 5 minutes. That's cool. At least you're here. I told everybody you probably went to get beer, but you drink Coors Light, so I was kind of on the fence whether we even consider that real beer. That was a cool video you put out today, Andy. Quick fix with your gas pedal. Now you got a little more throttle. Yes, Bowling Green, Kentucky. Look at everybody saying, Andy. It's kind of like the old Cheers instead of Norm. It's Andy. I know you do, buddy. Old Milwaukee. I used to drink Old Milwaukee when I was a kid. I mean, you get 16-ounce cans of a case with 16-ounce cans back in 1988, and I think it was $9. So three of us would everybody pitch in $3 each, and we'd get a case of that stuff. No, not my cup of tea. I actually did drink Coors Light for a few years, Andy, but I switched. I like Miller High Life. If I had to have a choice of beer, I like the High Life, the champagne of beers, and that's not an expensive beer. Some people don't like it, but I do. But I don't drink a lot of beer anymore anyway, you know. I bet you I hadn't had a beer or drink. I haven't drank in months. Just don't have time, you know. Plus, you know, by the time I'm done working and then I go to the house and work, come home and shower up, any free time I get, I come out here. I'm not missing. I'm not really. I just don't drink anymore. I'd rather have an iced tea or a soda. Plus, with the diabetes, it isn't that good for me. I'd rather eat a handful of candy than have a beer. I'm still a kid at heart, man. Panther. God bless you, Andy. Love the haircut, buddy. You still got a ways to go to catch up with me. You're still a hippie. Yeah. I cut all the way back. I don't have any. If I'm going to have a drink, I'd rather have a whiskey, to be honest with you. Yeah, I'm the same way, Howie. I got all these other things going on, so if I'm going to have stuff affect my health, it's going to be candy or soda. I'm a rocker down deep. All right, buddy. Well, here we are, guys. We got a minute and a half left, and I'm going to use that time to wish you all a happy weekend. As usual, I appreciate everybody coming in. We always got the regulars in here. I always look forward to talking to you guys. Let a buddy know. Let's get some more people in here. Let's meet some new friends. But as always, I appreciate everybody's company. We got Howie Mook as a moderator now, along with Kevin L. Next week, we're going to name another moderator. We got to have plenty of moderators in here in case we get somebody in here that gets a little out of control. I got to have bouncers in here. You know what I mean? Oh, man. So I want you guys to take care, Chris. Take care, Henry. Take care, Mike, Josh, Andy, Chaz, Howie Mook, the old man. Take it easy, brother. Mr. Possum, take it easy. One, it's always a pleasure. Brian, I always enjoy your company. I hope I don't miss anybody. I'm just trying to make sure I call out everybody. Rusty, thanks for coming in. Bob Mack, as always. I'll get them stickers and magnets out to you, brother. So everybody keep it tight, keep it real. Have a solid weekend. And I'll catch you all next week. Same time, same channel. Take care, everybody.